Hmm. Good morning, friends. um, I wanted to come in here briefly. Um, a quick one to just touch on the idea of healing, the notion of healing, the theme of healing. It occurred to me today that often we tend to be in one of two camps when it comes to healing. Either we are um, in some way against healing, we have an issue with healing, um, that it's not needed, that it's perpetuating victim stories, perhaps. Um, and then there is the other side that tends to glorify healing. And this is when we have the intention to heal something, to understand, bring understanding, bring light to, um, insight to an event, a part of our personality, um, and ooh, dropped my phone. I was gonna change my hand because I got tired. um, and and what I wanted to speak on, to touch on today was healing. We can call it whatever we like. When I speak of healing, I mean the need for us to recalibrate our nervous system, the need for us to perhaps process and release memories, energy within the physical body. And this is where I think that the understanding of healing for what it is, and again, we can use whatever word we like. And perhaps we should use a different word simply to get away from the mental notions of what some people have hung up themselves on healing to be. But personally, I tend to enjoy to use the loaded words in an attempt to neutralize them, to recognize that instead of avoiding something because it's triggering in some way, triggering in, it's triggering a response no matter what that response is, instead of, yeah, instead of avoiding them. Anywho, we can this is what I was saying. Okay, lost my train of thought. I digress, as they say. Um, so when we can understand healing, when we can understand that you know, it's such an interesting experience, right? Um, because when we understand ourselves to be not this body, this identity, we are still experiencing reality through this being. And we can't really argue with that. I'm understanding that there are depths of understanding to this realization, and also that it is, for most of us, an unfolding, right? So as we come into this unfolding, this experience of asking what is more, what more is there, um if we're a regular human being on this earth, having lived life, and for whatever reason we're starting to ask, is this all there is? Inevitably we will begin to find that there is more. And there's so many different ways to find this experience, this exploration. And we will inevitably have an experience where, as we begin to perhaps dig up this new perspective of who we really are and what the world really is, there will be a time, and many of us seem to really find this unfolding because of the healing that we sense we need. The sense of discomfort, emotional, mental discomfort, is very often a trigger for us to start to unpack what is real. Is there more? Mm, Often because we're tired of being sad, right? So we start to ask, surely there must be happiness somewhere. Where can I find happiness? And this is a beautiful phenomena, isn't it? Because happiness is what we really are, right? Happiness, freedom, boundlessness. So it's actually a beautiful testament to the truth that we get to a point where we think, like, no, this is not it. Like, surely this is not it, right? It's like this deep intuitive sense that we actually know, because we always know. And the discomfort is the pointing, is the, this is not right. This is not right. You're believing in something that's not real. You're telling yourself stories that you don't need to tell yourself. I actually have to go because I'm attending a class now. And I didn't even get to my points. But this was beautiful. So I will make another video on the experience of, on the unfolding of healing. Perhaps what we can say just now is that it's beautiful, isn't it? We're always guided back to truth, no matter what we do. And especially if we have the intention to look, we're always guided back to truth. We don't really need to look for it, which we tend to want to do. Like working really hard, like, where is it? Is it there? Is it there? Truth is in everything, and truth is in the excitement in our hearts, in following our joy, not from the mind, but from the heart, from the body, from the no mind, beyond mind. Okay, sanam.